Hey there, Essie Faye here, and I want to talk to you about my book entitled Finding the Love You Deserve 30 Lessons in Self Love and Acceptance. This book was written, I wrote it specifically for women to heal from trauma and toxic relationships and patterns. So today, I'm going to start the series Finding the Love You Deserve. For women of faith, and there are 30 lessons. So I'm going to spend 30 days just going through the lessons and sharing with you my insights from my healing journey. I've healed from so much, and as you know, the healing journey never ends, but it is something that is enjoyable, it is something that continues, and it helps us to grow so that we can help others. So, lesson number 1, find yourself. So, finding yourself can be kind of challenging. On page 19, and I wrote, connect with who you are, the real you. Have you given yourself as much attention as you hope someday give to a significant other? This is so important. A lot of times as women, we look outside of ourselves to find love. We fantasize from our youth about the man that we would marry and how wonderful he will be, what attention we would give him, how we would cook and clean. And before that, we get married and we have our weddings, and some of us have our weddings planned at a young age, and we're looking forward to being Mrs. and all of that. Of course, things have changed a bit. Nowadays, since women are on their own, women are in the workforce, we're making things happen. However, we still have been socialized to desire marriage and to fantasize about one day becoming a wife. And so my challenge to you is to find yourself. We can get lost in life because of life happening. Sometimes we get lost because of relationships, or we lose ourselves because we have children, or we lose ourselves because we are so driven or ambitious and we want to succeed. We feel we have something to prove in the workforce, or sometimes we lose ourselves because we have a goal in mind. But I want to challenge you to find yourself. I want you to connect with who you really are. And sometimes it's hard because we have to wade through the facade. We have to wade through the lies that society has told us and the expectations that some people have of women. They say we should be like this. They say we should do this, or we should think this way. But I want to challenge you to be the woman that you want to be, and connect with who you really are. If you're quirky, be quirky. If you're weird, be weird. If you're a nerd, be a nerd. If you love to read, geek out. If you are creative, go with that. Don't deny your true identity trying to please someone else, because at the end of the day, no one can be you like you. So just be encouraged and know that once you find yourself, you can do amazing things. The scripture that I use is from Jeremiah 29:13, and it says, "And you shall seek me and find me when you shall search for me with all your heart." When you search for God with all your heart, you will find him. And I challenge you to search for yourself with all your heart. Find yourself. Think about that little girl who was 5 years old, who knew exactly who she was and who she wanted to be before the world told her that she had to be someone else. I want you to think about some questions. In 5 words, who are you? In 5 words, who are you not? For me, I would say I am kind, I am compassionate, I'm friendly, bold, and brilliant. I am not rude, disrespectful, dumb, lazy, or ignorant. Now it's your turn. In 5 words, who are you? In 5 words, who are you not? What makes you uniquely you? For me, my smile and my laugh makes me uniquely me. My style makes me uniquely me. Thank you for joining me. My challenge for you is that you write yourself a love letter expressing your gratefulness for who God made you to be. I want you to go crazy with it. Think about all the wonderful things that make you you. What are you grateful for? You are unique. You are special. You are loved. Find yourself. You are worth